As bad as it's been for New Orleans, if they can get healthy, you can go on a 4 or 5 game run in the West. And always been an outstanding defender, and he's 3rd in the league right now in three-point percentage at 46.
Valanciunas a little bit short.
And the team has really been struggling lately, barely over 30% in this 8-game losing streak. So having that first one go down is big.
KCP has the three-point answer.
If you're open, you will get the ball.
Here's Jamal Murray, coach, who is just getting better and better. Look at that dime. Gordon, the recognition, he'll have a chance at 3. Jokic didn't have it in his hands very long. The 2-month layoff stand, but a good-looking stroke there.
Absolutely. And we'll see a lot of this. Aaron Gordon loves to go down and post up in transition. He's got his hands full tonight. Aaron Gordon, an outstanding defender.
Jokic has that one intercepted by Jones. He is quickly becoming an elite defender. Jonas Valanciunas
as an outstanding perimeter defender.
Shot clock down to 6. Murray, beautiful dime. Jokic, the finish.
He makes that shot look easy. That is a very difficult shot. That like 6 to 8 foot shot off 1 foot. You have to have such great touch. And then there's another steal. He makes that shot look easy. That is a very difficult shot. That like 6 to 8 foot shot off 1 foot. You have to have such great touch. And then there's another steal.
This is Trey Murphy as his pocket picked by KCP. Jokic running the break. This is Gordon from deep. Got it. Here's Graham, hit a 3 earlier, a little bit short that time, and it's cleared by Jokic. And he has got off to a good start this year. Then so his offense kind of hit a little bit of a wall as Jokic, well played by Hernan Gomez, trying to shore up a Denver bench unit that.
Oh, we had that foul with Hernan Gomez. I mean, that's like that matchup's a world championship preview for this summer coming up.
Valanciunas back on the floor as we come up on the 6-minute mark before halftime. Jokic the steal.
New Orleans comes up with another steal.
This is where this team is so good, Stan, and Jones continues to keep coming for them at the other end of the floor, but the deflections, they're so active with their hands. But boy, we are seeing the evolution of his offensive game. Murray comes around the screen, gets it back to Jokic. Quick timeout taken by Willie Green. Didn't like something he saw, Stan. Signed him to that big 2-year extension worth $30 million. And boy, he has given them everything they hoped for. Valanciunas right over the top.
Well, they're getting 2 defenders on Ingram on the pick and roll, and he has been a very willing passer, creating good looks. And I think Denver needs more of that. He needs to understand, as good a passer as he is, he's the best player on the floor for Denver.
As Phoenix and Boston, you can check out the entire schedule, NBA.com, or visit the NBA app. Come up on the final 60 seconds. Ingram the steal. Shooting numbers that have dipped after a pretty torrid start this year from deep. Can he get himself righted? That is Porter.
For the wide open 3.
Boy, Nance just maintains his body control. Ingram steps into a contested 3 over Gordon. McCollum trying to save. Here comes Jokic. Ingram steps into a contested 3 over Gordon. McCollum trying to save. Here comes Jokic. Look at the handle. My goodness. And he's fouled. He is just about averaging a triple-double. Just mired in this rough stretch. 8 straight losses. 3-13 in their last 16 games as Murray lights the lamp from deep. KCP, a little bit too much. Jokic dropping dimes. Gordon. Very quickly helped them transition into a playoff team in just barely 2 months after the acquisition to bring him from Portland as Jokic. That little patented teardrop.
Yeah, New Orleans has done a great job with this roster. They've got depth. They've built around Williamson and Ingram, but they've put veterans around them.
NBA trade deadline right around the corner. Going to be an interesting couple of weeks.
What a pass, just exquisite from Jokic. Porter with the finish.
Jokic thought about it. But this is slowly looking like the old Jamal Murray. Left-handed leader, and right now it's all Denver.
From a few years back where he was lighting it up in Orlando.
Ingram, that's been where he's been so lethal in his career. Stan alluded to it, his mid-range prowess, not that time. Can the Pelicans close the quarter strongly? And Jones again able to draw contact. A little bit short, offensive rebound. Jones gets it to Graham. Two tries that come up empty. Jokic throws it away. Jones the steal. That began a week ago tonight in New Orleans. Trying to end this little mini two-game slide. Murray, he can't miss. Boy, Murray had a pretty strong argument looking at that last sequence. Potentially could have been touched last by Marshall. Come up empty. Christian Brown knifing through the teeth of the defense. As Jokic has his pocket picked. A little bit of a run out now. Marshall and KCP gets it back. Ahead of the field, Jokic, and he lays it up and in. A little bit of a run out now. Marshall and KCP gets it back. Ahead of the field, Jokic, and he lays it up and in. Let's get more now in Highland with Chris.
The Nuggets believe that rookie Christian Brown is ready to take that next step. And one more note, Highland was named to the Rising Stars game this morning.
Who's a little bit steadier, a little bit more consistent.
Yeah, there's no doubt Highland's going to have a pretty bright future in this league. Will it be here in Denver or will it be elsewhere? And we've told him exactly what Stan just mentioned. It's a Denver team that is a championship contending team. It's not about you, it's about the team. With New Orleans now a game and a half out of that fourth slot. Nance. Well, he's got a motor that just doesn't stop of that fourth slot. Nance. Well, he's got a motor that just doesn't stop, but he's unable to put it down. Jokic, the bobble, and the finger roll. Just a thing of beauty from Jokic. If you've just joined, this is his 7th triple-double in his last 9 games. Unreal. McCollum the miss. Jokic.
Nance on a great block out to keep Jokic off the glass, and then Brandon Ingram, an incredible pass.
Jokic!
But be a better, more consistent version of yourself.
What a pass, Jokic to Gordon. Sneaking behind the defense. Boy, I tell you what, Willie Green has been a master motivator so far here tonight. Jokic against Nance, the spin, masterclass. 30 from Murray. Loose ball underneath Jokic. Pelicans come up empty. Boy, and that keeps the Pelicans alive. 5-point game with under a minute left. But a massive transition breakdown. Hoping for some late game magic. This is Ingram off the front of the rim, missed it, and Jokic clears. And New Orleans running out of clock.
Jamal Murray is coming on. We've seen what he can do with Jokic by his side. I do not know why people aren't more bullish on the Denver Nuggets.
And Stan again, as we see McCollum working, fouled, or blocked, I beg your pardon, by Murray. What a night for the Denver Nuggets. Final seconds come off the clock as Denver, the Western Conference leaders, back in the win column tonight.